Yes, good morning to all my friends on all social media platform. Um, Persons today are balling. Persons today is under siege. The whole entire population who give this UNC government to take the lead, to govern in a way so that poor citizen, well as saying again, could live or to survive. But today persons are not surviving. I heard a young fellow, which I know very well, indicating that they are prepared to target all persons on social media, influencers, all persons who are speaking out against injustice, speaking out against the level of the attack that citizens are saying again cannot bear. I want to say this morning with absolutely no fear and with no apology and with no extension that the only persons they could target on social media is persons today who continue to use obscene language, for persons today who are saying again, threatening people. These are the persons they are going to target on social media. Once you are a law-abiding citizen and you are maintaining law and order, they cannot do you anything. If, as a matter of fact, they arrest you, you have absolutely no problem. Absolutely no problem. And I want to say to persons who don't have no money, don't be frightened. Don't be fearful and frightened. Once you speak out on social media without using obscene language, without threatening, and they, as I say again, arrest you for speaking out or for talking out, you could challenge them before the court. And I say again, if you don't get justice in the court, you could take it to a higher level. You could take it to the Privy Council, right? So I want to say to persons, continue speaking out, continue voicing your opinion on social media, because, and again, people are fed up. Because I want to say this morning, the bank, Royal Bank, Republic Bank, all these institutions, they are taxing you when you draw your money. Let's say when you withdraw $500 or $1,000, they are taxing you, right? If you have absolutely no money, they're not granting you no loan. Absolutely no loan. If you don't have a house or asset on your name, they don't want to give you no loan. The institution is showing for a fact now that they are backing the 1%. Yes, the 1%. Those who have money could walk into the bank and get a loan for 2 million, 4 million, and that's it. The smaller man, as saying again, have nothing to get. Absolutely nothing to get. So as saying again, it's a level of oppression right through. Right through. And I want to say that when you say, when UNC win, everybody win. Who is this everybody? We have to find out. We have to process it. We have to turn around this thing and understand exactly that meaning. When UNC win, everybody win, the whole population win. But who is this? Everybody is winning under the UNC. As I'm saying again, I don't want to be biased, but I'm saying for a fact, we will continue to protest, to voice our opinion on social media, because we have our opposition today is not ready. They are not ready. So all those who speaking out, continue. Don't stop. Let's don't use no obscene language. Don't threaten nobody. Speak out. Speak out. Right? Because all these jobs where they say they're creating for the small man, persons who lose a job, it's still a lot of people today who want job. It have people today who don't have qualification. When you take away the CPEP, the URP, the forestry job from persons, it have persons today who don't have qualification. You see, I have to cater for persons who don't have qualification. Not everybody have the passes or degree, or what do you call it, fill out a form. right? You have persons today in this country who cannot follow out a form. You have to cater for persons like that, right? And when you take away, as in again, person's small income, we expect, right? The same thing I want to remind the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad, when you was campaigning, you talk about the ticketing system. I want to remind the Prime Minister that you talk about the ticketing system. Today, the police today, showing for a fact that they support the government, that they're backing the government, and they're oppressing poor citizens. But I want to give the general public this morning the reason why the police is doing what they have to do. It is because the police are saying again still waiting on back pay. The police are saying again did not get an increase from since 2013. Most of these police are saying again have family and they have the family to take care of. And when they cannot take care of their family and they are frustrated, they are coming out in the public and taking it out on the citizen who are saying again who don't catching the royal. So saying again, that is the type of disaster or persons are facing today. Yeah. So you see, when people telling you hush your mouth, don't say nothing, don't bad talk, you see you have to hit them with the nail. The same thing where they condemn is the same thing them bringing back. The same thing they say they will not do is the same thing they're doing. So what you could believe with these people on them, boy? What could you believe with these people? And what they are doing is, when persons go to the minister's, that's so like the MP office, they're not helping nobody. All they only asking if you want food card. Well, they treat you like you're hungry. All they asking if you want food card. None of them today is not as saying again helping the poor citizen. I want to say, whensoever, we want to see how long the state of emergency will last. But I want to say, whensoever this state of emergency remove, if people say they are fed up, if people say they are frustrated, let us take a serious position. That's how Venezuela, that's how the other countries are saying again, is take a serious position in rumbling for the fundamental rights. Let us do it. Our voice must be heard on the street. You can't be talking and talking and talking and you don't want to take a level of action. The time has come. I'm saying to all persons who are on social media, this talking thing must come to an end. We must prepare to take it on the street. Let us set a pace like Nelson Mandela, George Weeks, Butler, who fight for workers in Charlie King Junction, man. Let us take a position, right? They can't lock up everybody. Let us take a serious position and showing these people on them enough is enough, right? If we, the taxpayers, have to buy goods and service and have to have this economy going round and round, they have to give us full respect. And if they fail to give us respect, we must be prepared to take a position on the street, and a serious position on the street, right? Who vex law. So I want to say that we must be prepared to take a position on the street, because I am saying again, that is the only way. That is the only way. And they will understand that enough is enough. But I know people shouldn't have fact that they're not serious, because when I see persons today who, when Carnival enjoyed itself, today coming out and talking, I want to say to these persons, but Allah shall them out. Because there are persons who will not take a loan to go Carnival, have a grand time. So when the government seen this, you think they will say, nah, but everything running smooth, man. Let me squeeze them more. Let me tax them more. Right? So we have to bypass things like Carnival. We have to bypass things like, well, I know this thing coming up, Borody in Point. I know Borody in Point is coming up. So all these things have to bypass. I know that a number of persons, when they're frustrated, the only way for them not to go crazy or for them to do anything wrong is to go by the bar, is to drink. So when you see the bar full and you see people drinking, most of these persons are under stress. Most of these persons today under stress. I have persons today who showing an image but inside they're suffering. Inside they're hungry. They're dying slowly because again, they cannot sustain themselves. Right? So you're seeing, I'm saying again, persons today who are disenchanted. But despite of my disappointment, I want to say that this morning, despite of my disappointment, I am not going to support the People's National Movement. I am not going to support the People's National Movement because I want to indicate the persons who are playing foolish. The both side, UNC and PNM, is the same financiers who financing the both party, the UNC and the PNM. So all of them are saying again, it's playing a game. When I'm in opposition, I pretend like I for the people. I'm meeting the people. I want to hear the people. I want to represent the labor movement. And when I'm in government, I want to squeeze them. I want to tax them. I want to oppress them. So do not be fooled. I want to indicate to persons this morning that the two parties, the same investors, the same 1% is backing the two parties. So saying again, I don't have absolutely no confidence in the People's National Movement. I will never engage in supporting the People's National Movement because when I see my ancestors today catching the royal, I cannot go back and support the People's National Movement because that party is a slave party. That is half like slave, right? Slavery abolished since 1962, and the People's National Movement is a party to have poor people under slave. They are not on the interests of the poor. They're on the interests of the 1%. The poor party is showing that no, as you can see, they are showing that blatant, right? And I don't want to sound like I'm a racist, but when you check, no is no African not getting a job. They are ensuring to safeguard their people, and that's it. Well, I'm telling them something coming. Something is coming, right? So I say again, have faith, but I want to let you know. When the state of emergency has removed, let us take a serious position, man. Let us take a serious position and stop talking. And I will, when I see we take a position, being consistent on the street, marching and marching and marching and others marching, but standing up, then I will know we're serious when I see that happen. But for now, we are not ready. We are absolutely not ready because I'm saying again, if we are ready, we would have done after when the state of emergency has removed. I want to see we take a serious position, a real serious position, because I'm saying again, today we're seeing men is for themselves, men for the self, people for the self, right? It's a selfish society we are living in, and when I watch people don't care about nobody. Once they're eating and drinking, that is all they care about. We are living in a society where people don't care about nobody, right? So have a blessed one, and may the good Lord bless and keep you. For those who continue speaking out on social media, continue. Don't allow them to be fearful. Don't be fearful. Do not be fearful.